Hello everyone and welcome back to Stray With Me. I'm Jessie and it's been a while. Not only a while since I've worked on the camper, but also a while since I've shared a new YouTube video. It was a very hot summer, which I think is kind of the story across the board. But because of that, I had to stay with my mom for almost 2 months in her air-conditioned house because where I normally live does not have AC that really works over 95 degrees. And in that time, I really just focused on work because that's all I really could focus on. Hello everyone, it's been a while. Definitely been a long time since I have been in here. I've come in just to see if there was any water damage. We had one random bit of rain last month. But since there's so many gaping holes that haven't been repaired yet, there's a lot of spider webs and stuff like that. So I have been feeling very overwhelmed, but I really want to get this going. But before we do, I actually need to go water before it gets too hot. It's going to be 95 today, so let's go do that. I don't think you can see super well in this footage just how fruitful my garden was this year. Last summer I didn't have really any vegetables come out. I had some flowers, but this year it was just so much better. And I believe part of that was just because it actually rained and was a lot cooler in June, which is not normal for this area. Alright, so of course, ideally, I'd like all of that out, but I just know that that's probably not going to happen today. So I am wanting to learn how to use my grinder. I think that's going to be the only way I can get that out. I'm going to have to cut it up in pieces because it's like a fiberglass unit, and that's why I was struggling. I'll link the last video in one of the corners. But yeah, there's this massive furnace thing over there, and if I can get that out as kind of my practice for getting used to the grinder, then great. I think I'm seeing something that I didn't notice before. Alright, so one of the things that is new is that I got a puppy. I wasn't intending on getting another dog until this was built, and where I'm living right now is a bit more, the yard was a bit more set up, it was fenced, but I came across his litter on Craigslist. It was an accidental litter. The mother is only 2 years old. The father apparently has accidentally impregnated 2 of this woman's dogs. I'm surprised that they haven't had that dog fixed yet, but whatever. She was rehoming these puppies, and I'll go get him because he is ridiculously cute, but I just heard him howling. He is part husky, so yeah, but he's adorable. Let me go get him. He might need to go to the bathroom. But I can hear him from all the way over here. All right. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Mwah. So this is Zephyr. He's licking off all my sunscreen. He's 10 and a half weeks. He's gonna be a big boy. His mother is a husky, German Shepherd, and Alaskan Malamute, and his father is 100% Aussie, so that's most of where his coloring comes from, but his size is going to definitely be the Aussie, or sorry, the husky. All right, I gotta get back to work. Okay. This was a really highly sensitive area to be grinding near. Just one slip and I would go through the aluminum sheeting on the outside and have a hole I'd have to figure out how to patch. But because all of those side pieces were aluminum, it just cut like butter and there were no sparks, which is honestly the scariest part about using a grinder. It took me a little while to figure out that the furnace was also held in place by the outside mounting bracket. It's not very easy to see the way that they built these older campers. It's not super clear how they put it together. I was only able to work for a few hours before it got too hot, but I am glad I was able to use the grinder and get a little bit of practice in, feel more comfortable with it, because I do think I'm gonna have to use this a little bit more. If you watched to this point, thank you so much. I've missed making videos for you lovely people. If you're not subscribed, please do so and like this video, and I'll see you next time.